Stutzman here doing my persuasive speech. How many of you have ever had to go to bed hungry? What about skip a meal due to financial reasons? As an Idaho State University student with multiple hours of research and experience invested into this topic, I'll begin my speech by telling the true story of a man named Brett. Brett grew up as most of us probably did. He was born to a good family, good parents, who tried their best to teach him right from wrong. Unfortunately, as we all know, kids do not always listen to their parents. By the time that Brett was in the 5th grade, he had smoked his first cigarette, and a few years later, he was living on the streets, doing hard drugs, and didn't really have much direction to his life. At this trying time in his life, he utilized the soup kitchen in Idaho Falls to help him sustain life. He really did not have enough food to eat, and he used the soup kitchen in Idaho Falls to help him get through this trying time in his life. Fast forward to now, Brett has been sober for about 5 years now, and when he has time, he actually volunteers and donates to the soup kitchen because he recognizes that it helped him at such a crucial part in his life. Now that I've shared a real-life example of how volunteering at the soup kitchen can help people in the community, I will begin my arguments. All members of this class should donate time and/or resources to the soup kitchen in Idaho Falls because it helps members of the community that are truly in need. There are hundreds of people in the Idaho Falls, Blackfoot, and Pocatello areas that are in need of additional food. According to ifoutreach.org in 2018, the soup kitchen in Idaho Falls serves over 55,000 meals a year. So if you break that down, it's about 150 meals a day. And they only serve a meal at lunchtime, so that's 150 people that are benefiting every single day from the soup kitchen in Idaho Falls. So it's a very large number. And it may seem basic, but it can't be overstated. Without enough food, it's really hard to maintain a desirable quality of life. According to an article from reference.com, accessed in 2018, food is needed by the human body for energy, to repair and build cells, and to prevent sickness and heal from it. The people coming to the soup kitchen, according to ifoutreach.org, are the homeless, transients, low income, elderly, children, unemployed, and handicapped. These are people that are obviously going through a trying time in their lives and need additional assistance. Getting sick from lack of nutrients because they don't have enough food to eat should be the last thing these people have to worry about at such a trying time in their lives, when I'm sure they have so many other things going on around them. Now that I've unveiled my first argument as to why students in this class should volunteer at the soup kitchen, I will continue to show benefits from volunteering on a personal level in my second argument. Students should volunteer at the soup kitchen because it will benefit their lives on a personal level. Studies show that individuals who volunteer to charity organizations experience greater happiness and satisfaction in their lives. According to an article from helpguide.org accessed in 2018, those who volunteered on a weekly basis had a 16% higher chance of feeling very happy as opposed to those who never volunteered. So a significant amount. According to the same article from helpguide.org, volunteering helps counteract the effects of stress, anger, and anxiety. We're college students. We have stress. We have anxiety. You may have had it over this assignment. The studies have shown that volunteering at places like the soup kitchen help alleviate these symptoms from us and help us have a higher level of happiness and quality of life. Also, volunteering can help you gain valuable skills that will benefit you in life. According to an article titled 20 Skills You Learn from Volunteering to Help You Get a Job, accessed in 2018, volunteering helps you develop a variety of skills including leadership, communication skills, time management skills, among many others. And based on me and my family's own personal experience from volunteering at the soup kitchen, it's really helped us on a moral level to be more understanding of people, to be more compassionate, to recognize that there's a lot of different people out there that come from all different walks of life, and it's really helped us on a moral level to be better people. Now that I've shown how volunteering at the soup kitchen will personally benefit all students, I will now refute the most common arguments to why individuals may not volunteer. The most common reason that I found through my own audience analysis, from asking people around me, from just doing a little research, is lack of time. But in my refutation, I'll show how this is not a justifiable reason to not volunteer. We need to make the choice to have volunteering be a priority. According to the television and health section at csun.edu, the average American spends about 4 hours every single day watching TV. According to the same article, at that rate, a 65-year-old will have spent 65 years of their life watching television. So say you retire at 65. By the time you retire, you have spent almost a decade of your life watching TV. And then people say they don't have time to volunteer or donate. It simply doesn't add up. We just have to make it a priority in our lives because we have enough time throughout the day to do these type of things. And this does not include time spent on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all these social media platforms that we use that truly can be time wasters. Just sacrificing a little bit of your time can also have such a positive effect on your life. The soup kitchen in Idaho Falls only serves a meal around lunchtime, so it's not like you're there all day. It's a 1 to 2 hour deal if that's what you can volunteer for. And as detailed in the narrative at the beginning of my speech, it could be, your volunteering could be a step on someone's road to addiction recovery. It could be something that really influences their life at a significant level. And like I said in my arguments, volunteering not only helps people that you are serving, but it also helps yourself. It helps you on a moral level, and it helps you develop life skills that can benefit you forever. Some people may say that Idaho Falls is too far of a drive if you live in the Blackfoot or Pocatello communities. And while it is about a 45-minute drive, it's very doable. I do it every day. I live in Idaho Falls and attend ISU. So it is a little bit of a drive, but it's very doable. And if it's too far to travel up just to volunteer, plan around your next trip up here. Most people come up to the mall up here, come walk the green belt to see the falls. So just plan around your next trip up here. And if it is absolutely a case where you cannot travel, there is a soup kitchen ran by the Salvation Army in Pocatello, which essentially serves the same purpose. Now that I've stated my refutation, I'll quickly review my arguments and my refutations. Volunteering at the soup kitchen will help members of the community that truly need it. And not only that, it will help you personally to develop skills and to become a better person. Most people say that they just don't have time to volunteer. But I have shown that through the amount of time we spend on really time-wasting activities, if we just have a little time management skills and make volunteering a priority, we'll be able to achieve this goal. My call to action is simple. Volunteer and or donate to the soup kitchen. The best way to find out additional information on the soup kitchen Idaho Falls is to visit their Facebook page. If you live in Pocatello and want to contact the Salvation Army for their soup kitchen, the best way to do that is to just access their website online. In closing, I simply wish to remind all that volunteering and or donating at the soup kitchen will improve the lives of not only those you serve, but yours as well.